We can ride anywhere we need to go. We can ride all night up to the morning, as long as we make the show. We can be the best or we can be the worst. We can be the best thing you ever heard. With the motor singing and the grandstands ringing, it's hard to put it all in words. But this is how we ride, this is how we do. Riding mud, sliding up higher in the groove. Don't give a damn about the cash we're spending. With the time we got, we choose to play it on the go, to stay out on the run. We all high, wild, and handsome. Ain't telling you what's right or wrong or what to choose. Hey, but this is how we do. This is how we do. Out on the dirt ovals we play, life in the bright lights with no shade. So letting her go, letting her rip, letting her fly, tossing her in sideways, living the life, letting her ride, outside winning to die. Cross her up on the cushion, crossing the line, cause some drama and some bullshit they didn't like. And if they don't like the move, then we're ready to fly. But this is how we ride, this is how we do. Riding mud, sliding up higher in the groove. Don't give a damn about the cash we're spending. With the time we got, we choose to play it on the go, to stay out on the run. We all high, wild, and handsome. Ain't telling you.
Hello, everybody. We are here. Oh my! Look at the hair is out. The copper tone. What the heck is this? Look at the hair. Look at that. It's like a. This is the Scorpion's tail. I'm telling you, this is the Scorpion's tail. There is nothing to forget about this. There's nothing to remember. There are things happening, and they continue to happen, and that is what the world is all about. But anyway, just sharing the feed around right now. If you will do so, that would be great for everyone involved, I think. What everybody wants is for the Chaz's video to pop up on their feed. I'm actually going onto Twitter right now. We're tagging PFIZER, Aaron Rodgers, going big time, guys. We're not here to just mess around with the dirt people. We're gonna expand. We are going to expand. Of course, you got the World of Outlaws getting their prize, I guess, because everybody kind of assumed that the Outlaws were going to be going to the 50K at Lernerville. At least most people did. But it seems like a bunch of people are at Port Royal. We're going to get into the surprise entry list. Port Royal has been posting all day long on their Facebook page. And it is getting a lot of attention because there is a lot of names. But first of all, I did just want to hit on this just a little bit. This Aaron Rodgers takes apparently a shot at Travis Kelce. Obviously, Kelce all of a sudden very famous again because of this Taylor Swift situation. Now, this Taylor Swift situation is hilarious. People are, I feel like the conservative crowd of the world is throwing their damn cell phones out the window. They hate it. It seems they hate Taylor Swift being there more than the kneeling for the anthem stuff. Of course, I'm a football guy, being from Texas. Summers at the racetrack, falls, winters at the football games. Even recently started getting into trading the sports cards here. Actually got this badass. Look at this card. Pulled this one this morning. A 1/25 Kenny Pickett tie-dye. You can see the number there, 12 of 25. So really happy about that. Really happy about that. Well, just saying, football is something that I like. Obviously, Jovan Schultz can be blamed for getting me into getting little trading cards, but I find it very funny how he is saying Mr. PFIZER, because Aaron Rodgers does come across as this against the system guy, especially in his political stances. And I'm all cool with his stance to not get the vaccine and everything. But he's saying this because obviously the headline right here, due to vaccine ads, because Travis Kelce has been in promotional ads for PFIZER and vaccine ads and stuff like that. So I do find it funny, though, that Aaron Rodgers plays this I'm against the system guy. But then, did anybody not pick up on how there was all this hype around the New York Jets and how everybody was all praising them, looking forward to their season? They were just going up. They were just going up. And all this hype. And then the season literally was destroyed for the New York Jets on 9/11 this year. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, conspiracy, coincidence, whatever. That is some interesting coincidences. The New York Jets, big giant season that was supposed to be amazing. Aaron Rodgers, everything going great, literally destroyed. The New York Jets destroyed on 9/11. Their season, their hopes, their little Super Bowl country. But anyways, I just think that that's very funny that no one's made that. Is that coincidence? What is it? I don't know. Off to racing topics because I just wanted to make that point real quick. I do think that's hilarious, but that's how the elites work. Speaking of elites, tonight, the Tuscarora 50, the greatest race car drivers in sprint cars that we know of, are taking to the racetrack tonight. And originally, this event is scheduled on Labor Day weekend. It rained out and was rescheduled to tonight prior to the two Outlaw shows that are going to be happening tomorrow and Saturday. And I'll say this much. Most people, once again, assumed that the Outlaw drivers were going to be at the 50K at Lernerville. And that's what they were saving their final off race for. When this happened, it obviously switched the situation around to where a lot of Outlaw drivers are using that final Let Me Race Anywhere pass to come here and run for the Tuscarora 50. Makes more sense. I mean, it is $60,000. You get a little track time as well. But here's some of the names that are signed up to be here, or announced to be here tonight. Casey Kane, Logan Schuhart, Outlaw driver. Tanner Holmes, Outlaw driver. Really interested to see how he'll do, if he'll bounce back from these subpar runs being in PA. Garrett Williamson, going to be very interesting to see how he does it. Very aggressive driver, even on big tracks. Did some very interesting things at Knoxville this year in the 360 and 410 divisions. Of course, that podium against the Outlaws. Carson Macedo, another Outlaw driver that we would have assumed, been at some other dates. But he's going to be at the Port Royal Speedway tonight. Kyle Larson here tonight. We'll pay attention to that wing. We'll see if that wing is bent in. Would definitely help him out. He needs all the help he can get against these sprint car guys. I mean, this is tough. The only thing I don't like about this picture in particular about Kyle is this is the pre-N-word era attire. Of course, you see it says Ganassi. I don't know why we're celebrating that version of Kyle. Kyle has changed today. He has evolved, but we're going to put the old version that had very offensive rhetoric in its life. He's a changed man. Why can't this be a Hendrick Cars uniform? Why? Why do we need McDonald's on this shirt? Unbelievable. Unbelievable right here. I can't believe this is used. Where's Kyle's publicist? Anyway. Donnie Shots has announced that he's going to be here tonight. This is going to be interesting. Smooth, glassy racetracks is Donnie's forte. I believe he's already won the Tuscarora 50 before. But in a very reschedule situation, I believe, as now. But he runs good at these big, glassy, work your foot tracks, kind of like a Lance DeWeese line through the float in the middle. That's Donnie's forte. So it would be really cool, I think, to see Donnie Shots run well. And this is going to be a very interesting thing to see how much action is actually on tonight. I think it's going to be a great night of racing. Ryan Timms here tonight and Chase Randall. Why in the world they could not get a better picture than that? And the sumbitch is literally wearing a race suit that says Easy Print. Back to symbolism in Jets and 9/11. What the hell is this all about? Chase Randall, one of the best up-and-comers, results-wise. And you can't even get a picture of the guy wearing an Easy Print uniform with better pixelation than this? My thumbnails don't even look this bad. What the hell is going on here? You're telling me there's not a good picture of Chase Randall. Is somebody really about to tell me this from the Port Royal Speedway Trackside Media Marketing Group? This is your best picture? I would be offended if I was Chase Randall right now. What the hell is that? Yeah, look how clear and crystallized this is. That looks like, they did these characters, it looks like. They built characters. Kind of see how that's kind of portrait-based. This is portrait-based. Garrett Williamson, portrait-based. I don't know what you call that. But what in the hell is that, guys? Can somebody tell me what this is? I'm still blown away. I'm still blown away. Somebody logically chose this picture. Out of all, I'm assuming there's more pictures of Chase Randall than this. I'm sorry. I just think that I got better pictures of Chase Randall than this. And I ain't even took real pictures, just caught him in the frame. The hell? Rico Abreu also on tonight. Going to be very interesting to see how he runs. And then that's it. You got tailgating and all this, the previous ads. But that's the drivers that are, I guess, surprise entries. Larson Shots, definitely. Macedo using an Outlaw event, free ticket. So it is interesting. And then, of course, you got the regulars. Yes, we got the regulars in town. Hunter Schoenberg in the Zimco 1. Devin Borden, Troy Wagaman. Sorry, Wagaman. In the 27. Brent Marks, obviously. Zeb Wise putting it out there. He's going to be there. Justin Wittaw showing up. Devin Borden, the track champion in the 23 car. We'll see how that situation goes. And then a bunch of pictures and stuff. I'm still blown away by this Chase Randall image. I still can't believe somebody logically picked that image. I mean, y'all can see what I'm talking about, right, guys? And I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to feel about some of these publicized situations. And this is just across the board, I feel like. Like, when did a driver's website become a store? Like, when did that happen? I remember old school, or even in today's world, if you go to one of the premier drivers of the sport, you go to their website, there's an About Us section. You learn about the driver. You look him up. You can see where he's from, what he's done. But that's just not the case anymore. I don't get it sometimes. Hold on. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. As the chat is up, Larson won't let off and try and rig anything tonight. He will just race normal. Yeah, he will race normal. There ain't no high limit points involved. The high limit points are not involved at all. Now, look at this. Let me show you something. Brad, I'm just going to, hold on. And this is what I was talking about. I was actually looking at it last night. BradSweetRacing.com. Look at this. Let me show y'all something. This is crazy. I can't believe I saw this. This is BradSweetRacing.com. This is the webpage. Now, I went here to get some information on Brad Sweet. Like, I was doing some research and stuff like that, trying to figure out this and that and the other. And I come to Brad Sweet's website, and I can't find anything about Brad Sweet on Brad Sweet's website. I can buy sideboards. I found me an Amazon.com for his racing attire. I found me a commerce website, but I did not find a racer's website. This is BradSweetRacing.com. But I come to an apparel line.com. There's nothing on here about the driver. Look at this. Look. There is no about Brad. There is no anything about the driver. It's t-shirts, sweatshirts, all products, kids' hats, novelties, last chance items. There's not one section here that says about Brad. That is just unbelievable. That is like anti-promotion of the sport, right? I mean, how is this a site that's supposed to promote a 4-time World Outlaw champion, about to be 5? Is it even about promotion anymore, or is it just about the bottom line? Making these dollars. But that just blew my mind yesterday. I thought I should talk about it because I have never, or at least to my recollection, I've never went to a driver's website and there's not an about section. And it literally is just a t-shirt shop. I just can't believe it. Kind of blows my mind. Let's see if we got any updated in the chats. Somebody said Google sucks. Let's see here. Hair looking like Elvis today. Maybe I need to just go ahead and do like a song or something. It is very slow today. I debated going live. I had a few guests that I was hoping to line up. It just didn't come through. Unfortunately, people are busy today. It is Tuscarora 50 day. We may just keep it a little short. You never know. But I would like to maybe talk to somebody on the phone. We'll see. We'll open up the lines here in a second. Let's see. Is the live caller chat? Okay, we still have the live caller chat on here. Let me just confirm the number is... All right, here we go. Let's see here. All right. Somebody's got to have something to talk about, whether that's Aaron Rodgers or whatever. I just put it in the chat. The number to give a call. Lines are open. What do you want to talk about? It is kind of a, there was no racing to talk about last night. There is some football and Tuscarora 50 tonight. I'm just really proud that I pulled this card. I'm really happy about this Kenny Pickett card. Like I said, raw. It's a $300 card right there. $300, and we did get some other stuff kind of cool. Will Levis, I really like this Barry Sanders card right here, red, white, and blue. That one's nice. I like that. Justin Fields, purple. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I do like the Barry Sanders though. Oklahoma State Cowboys, that's legit. C.J. Stroud, Emmitt Smith. Look at that Emmitt Smith throwback on these cards. It's nice. Somebody says, are you going to Devil's Boat in 2 weeks? I do not know. I have not technically planned on that trip right now. It is still a heck of a drive, and there are other races to watch. The one race that I was thinking of attending is the 3 nights at Eldora for the Late Model Championship, but I still don't know if I want to do that either. I mean, seriously, it's to the point I feel like I could sit here, talk, call people, have conversations, build viewers, and be able to talk about things when they happen. I feel like when I'm on the road, I have to wait for other things and situationals and all that. So, really, no, I don't have the desire to go to Devil's Bow. And it looks like no callers. So we'll just end it early. I mean, I said I was going to go live around the noontime every day. Somebody said streaming is really hurt tracks. I don't think that's the case. I mean, I get it. I'm saying I'm going to stay here instead of go to the racetracks, but I mean, that's what we've been given, right? That's the situation at hand. I mean, and talking about it, I hope maybe we can increase streaming numbers, influencing people to go to the racetrack. There's plenty of people at these events. I do think one of the best things that's been said over the last couple of weeks is that the success of events does not mean the success of the sport. Meaning, like, if you get a giant crowd for the Tuscarora 50 or this event or that event, that still doesn't mean that dirt track racing is healthy overall when weekly tracks can't pull crowds or car counts. So I think that it's a yin and a yang situation. I think streaming could be properly reserved for events only, big events only, weekly racing, stuff like that. It does hurt it, I would say. I would say. And that's why if I don't go to Devil's Bow or Eldora for the the late model shows, there's going to be plenty of people at both of those tracks, and my attendance or non-attendance is really not going to make much of a difference as far as the impact of the events. I'd rather go to some local racing than go to the big shows because they actually need it, right? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. I guess we'll just end it a little short today. We went a little long the last 3 days, over an hour and a half. So I guess we'll just keep it a little bit short today. Be sure to like the video, share the video, comment below. And as always, be sure to subscribe. Catch you next time.
We can ride high, we can ride low. We can ride anywhere we need to go. We can ride all night up to the morning, as long as we make the show.